It's filled by Hunter and Collins. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. And for New York, Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Jalen Brunson out there with Hart. And it's Barrett in at the 3 spot. You know, the first thing you think of with both these teams, Greg, their athleticism. Some high flyers on the court tonight.
And, Kev, it's not just about the aerial skills, though. There are some guys out there who can flat out wear you down with their ability to run the floor.
Capella sets a screen for Young. Hunter finds Young. Murray outside. That shot missing. The Knicks go the other way with it. Barrett with the ball. Now guarded by Murray. And Brunson, here we go. Barrett the pass to Robinson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw. Left-handed.
Yeah, you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently. And I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
And he's good on the second.
And Randall just continuing to fight out there, whether you're looking at his career or any individual game. This guy just doesn't back down.
Now, here is Young. Kicks to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Robinson a screen on Young. Brunson. And Robinson throws it down hard.
Robinson is very fluid as a big, and he comes off that pick ready to shoot.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Lobbed up there for Collins. That shot misses.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Now Murray. After Jalen Brunson missing on that last 3-pointer. Capella kicks to Murray. For the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Murray's got 5 points so far.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
From 13, Brunson, good.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that. It's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Now, here's Collins. Hunter kicks to Young. From outside the arc. He doesn't hit that one. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Knicks. It's a 3-point game. Brunson finds Hart. Randall against Young, and it's Randall getting it to go.
So creative on offense. Randall getting more and more comfortable handling the ball and understanding where he can get to on specific possessions.
Now, here is Young.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Goes back up. Randall grabs the board.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Brunson the pass to Randall, and Hart has it in the corner. Outside for Robinson. And Hart has it in the corner. Back to Barrett. 5 on the clock. The pass to Hart. New York needs to get off a shot. Here's Brunson. The offensive rebound. Robinson misses.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Here's Young. Unable to get that one. Randall with some nice D. The Knicks leading by 4. And it's Barrett penetrated. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Stolen by Robinson. 3 on 3. Hart with it. All guarded by Murray. Barrett the pass to Randall. Back to Barrett. New York moving the ball around. Pass to Hart. He kicks it to Barrett. The shake. Brunson with a clean look. New York, no good that time either.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Back to Murray. Takes it inside.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I said before, the layup, when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Knicks lead by 2. And we've got more NBA action.
And a big round of applause for your Knicks City Kid.
And this has been a fairly close game to the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Josh Hart out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the center position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. And that hadn't been done in 49 years.
Young taking his time here. Collins setting the pick for Young. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Young's got 6 points.
You know, during the draft process, lots of talk about Trae Young and Stephen Curry. I'll tell you what, there are more similarities than differences.
Randall no good. Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Here's Hunter. No good that time. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Now, this kind of balance is going to make a huge difference in R.J. Barrett's improvement in the league. When to score and when to be the assist maker.
And a deep 3 from Young. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Hart with it. He's picked up by Collins. Randall right side. Hart kicks to Randall. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Clint Capella.
Well, Randall can hold his own down on the inside with that physical frame.
At the line.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Knicks?
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Bay comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Bogdanovich in for Murray.
Here's some facts. Go back to 2000, and the Knicks have won just 1 playoff series. Total. 1.
It'll go, and the New York lead has got down now to just 3 in the basket from Young.
Well, you got to take some chances, and Young will do that, challenging the defense that time.
Randall kicks to Brunson. Hart the pass to Brunson. To the middle. Randall finds Brunson. It's Hart on the wing. Barrett for 3. A rebound by Young. And the Knicks have struggled, Brent, over the last 2 decades. Why is that?
Well, I think they've just struck out thinking that everybody wants to come and play in New York City. And when you find out that nobody wants to play in New York City, it's really hard to build a roster. They have not had a first All-NBA player since Patrick Ewing in the 90s. So there's been a big bite taken out of the Big Apple in terms of their competitiveness.
And Okongwu slams it in.
That's from.
And the scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up just as important.
Robinson passes to Brunson. For 3. Atlanta with the rebound. 1:35 left here in the second. Pass to Bay. Robinson against Bogdanovich. Okongwu with the screen for Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. It's stolen by Barrett. And Brunson has it in the corner. Robinson passes to Brunson. No one near Randall as he lets it go. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one. Young fires away from outside. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Brunson against Bogdanovich. Deflects the pass and stolen by Okongwu. Collins kicks to Bay. Atlanta again missing. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. 6-point lead. Randall left side. .26 seconds left in the first half. Brunson scanning the floor. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Randall, tough guy to guard here as he uses that frame to earn another trip to the free throw line.
The first free throw is good.
2 shots.
He's off on the second. The Hawks trail by 7. Collins a screen on Brunson. Brunson against Bogdanovich. Over Barrett. And so it's the New York Knicks bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've been playing some. Thank you, David. We'll be back after.
17.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Nice game. Great performance by Julius Randle.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
On the court for Atlanta, DeJounte Murray is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Collins. Then it's Sadiq Bey. And it's Okongwu in at the center, locking down the middle. 2022 was a big season for Obi Toppin in his young career.
Well, we saw him continue to improve as a player, but the big moment, obviously, was that dunk contest when, after being a runner-up the year before, he finally got to claim that trophy.
Rose finds Toppin. Quickly with it, guarded by Murray. The Hawks trail by 7. Now, here's Bogdanovich. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Murray outside. Plenty of space. And he connects with the jumper.
Just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Rose against Murray. Rose passes to Hartenstein. Murray outside. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, just a fantastic job to stay with the play and just not give up. Excellent effort on the offensive backboard.
In the corner, it's Toppin. Back to quickly. Driving the lane. Another shot. Count that one from Toppin.
This is really where Toppin can do a great job on a nightly basis of providing that energy. Get on the glass.
Murray against Rose. And it's Murray with the jam.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Bogdanovich against Quickly. Collins dishes to Bogdanovich. Out to the wing. Here's Murray. Toppin pulls it in. The Knicks leading by 3. Passes it to Grimes. Back to Quickly. There's the pick. To the inside. Hartenstein. And he banks in the lane. Hartenstein's got his first bucket of the night. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
Here's Quickly. And the shot is long. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. In the corner, Bay with it. Murray outside. Down low. Collins kicks to Murray. That's tipped. Bay against Rose. The dish now to top it. Back to Rose. New York moving it around. Here's Hartenstein, and the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. This is his first free throw of the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Murray, the pass to Collins. Back to Murray. Takes the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Hartenstein passes to Rose. And here is Quickly. Inside. And he can't bank that one in. 30 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And Bogdanovich kicks to Collins. He feeds it to Okongwu. Out to the right wing. And it's Murray with the jam.
And that's a nice pass from Bay, willing to do whatever he can to help his team.
Here's Hartenstein.
And look at that work inside. Recognize the mismatch and took advantage.
Bogdanovich left side. Here's Murray. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. New York ahead. They lead by 1. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Jalen Brunson out there with Hart. And it's Barrett in the small forward position. That's the 5 for New York right now. Murray finds Collins. And here's Bogdanovich, defended by Hart. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Murray. Bank shot, no good. And Randall has got the ball here for the Knicks. It's a 3-point game. That shot off. Murray surveying the D. He dishes it to Collins. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul. So for the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Hunter comes in for Sadiq Bey. And Trae Young subbed in for Bogdanovich. Young against Hart. Lock at 6. Looking to end his cold spell. Offensive rebound. Capella outside for Murray. With 1 on the clock. Going inside.
Going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. The Knicks with the lead. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Outside for Randall. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
Randall's teammates loving seeing this. Shots like this are helping out this offense. He's taking the lead.
They get the rebound. Robinson with the block. And it's out of bounds for the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. Hard against Young. To the inside. Here's Collins. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Pretty good body control from the big man as Collins stays focused on the rim.
Here's Brunson outside for Randall. Back to Brunson. There at the pass to Brunson. And again, New York with the triple.
RJ does not have a problem setting up teammates, and he's getting better at doing that.
40-35.
Young against Hart. It'll go, and the New York Leaders get down to 3 on the bucket from Young.
Didn't want to settle for something going away from the basket. Aggressive with a finger roll.
New York's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Brunson with it, and guarded by Capella. Brunson the pass to Robinson. Brunson kicks to Barrett. Now Hart. New York moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Brunson no good. The Hawks trail by 3.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Murray left side. Now the pass to Hunter. Young outside. Pass to Hunter. Over to the left wing. Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Big time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Seemed extremely focused on that hoop the whole way. You could see it in his eyes. Was not going to be denied.
Barrett wide open. He fires from outside off the mark. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Young against Hart. To take the lead. And it's laid up and in by Young. Young's got the lead up to 1 now for Atlanta.
And this young guy relishes the pressure, stepping up there, confident in the clutch.
Brunson goes in, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And how about the role reversal there? I mean, slamming it down right in the face of the big fella.
And a deep 3 from Young. Capella finds Young. 51 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Count it!
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Here's Brunson, and Hart has it in the corner. Trifecta!
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Capella with a screen on Hart. Young dishes to Capella, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Clearly foul.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
This was a smart foul, but Capella could upset the opposition's plan.
26 seconds left to play in the final quarter. It's Barrett on the wing, and stolen by Murray. Young way outside, sinks it. What range from outside? Wow.
Always a threat. Three-point land that time was seriously expanded.
New York calls timeout. They're behind by 2. 15 seconds left in the fourth.
Fans, it's time to get up and get loud. Coming onto the floor with your New York Knicks, Obi Toppin.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Knocks down the 3.
And they've got a foul to give here if they need it.
Young pass to Murray. Back to Young. Dishes it to Collins. For the win. Oh, that shot it chance, but no good. So a close game sees New York take this one. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony.
Game ahead, looking to make a big splash here tonight. And so off the tip, it is New York. Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. 6 to shoot. And here's Brunson from the arc. The shot no good. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. And Jalen Brunson, he's a great option on the floor, Greg.
Yes, he is. Can attack from different levels of the floor. Solid shooting threat from outside. He gives you another playmaker to initiate the offense.
Here's Brunson. Pirtle grabs a miss. Anunoby against Hart. Tipped. And here's the fast break. Pass to Barrett. With the crossover. Rebound by the Raptors.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
And Siakam with the slam.
As a distributor, Fred VanVleet is so effective. He knows when and where to feed his guys.
Now here's Brunson. And it's out of bounds. That one off Pirtle.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
And absolutely even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Anunoby against Barrett. Kicks it out to Barnes. Back to Anunoby. Siakam, right side. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson. And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
The Knicks have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Randall finds Hart. Back to Randall. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. And now the Raptors on the break. Yes! Oh, my goodness! And he jams it home with authority.
Light on his feet, quick off the floor, and showing creativity. OG Anunoby. Wow.
Now here's Hart. Barrett passes to Brunson. Here's Randall. No good from outside.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
The three from Barnes. They get it back. Pirtle, the pass to Barnes. Back to Pirtle. Robinson with a steal. Pass to Randall. Outside Hart. The putback. It's good on the putback.
This is one of the things you love about Randall. Relentless on the offensive glass.
Here's Anunoby.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Tries again. And the layup is up and in. Siakam's got 6.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's Brunson. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Barnes, and that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Doesn't get any easier than this for Barnes. An absolute problem in transition.
Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
Anunoby with it. Hard covering. Anunoby passes to Barnes. Back to Anunoby. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
You can't teach court awareness. Barnes understands when his guys are uncovered.
Outside Brunson. Nails it from beyond the arc. 5 points in the game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Van Vliet kicks it out to Barnes. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes.
Good work inside. Barnes showing how skilled he is close to the rim.
Charity stripe shot. Can't hit that one. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. The kick out to Van Vliet. Anunoby on the wing. Back to Van Vliet. Takes the 3. Randall pulls down the board. Outside Hart. The 3, Barrett. On target from range. The 3 from Barnes. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
It's all about pace for me. They have set the tone in that area, and they are playing fast, flying up the floor and putting all kinds of pressure on the defense.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter, the forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. Just 5 to shoot, and Anunoby gets it to go. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. but when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
Now here's Pirtle. Here's Barnes. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
Barrett finds Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Barnes in the post. He's covered by Hart. Back to Siakam. Anunoby passes to Siakam. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Tries it from the block. That shot off. Good work defensively by Robinson. For New York, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. It's stolen by Barnes. Siakam, the pass to Anunoby. It's tipped. Hard against Anunoby. Brunson up top. Brunson against Barnes. Pass to Pirtle. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now here's Van Vliet. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Anunoby. For 3. It's rebounded by New York. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
And it's the Raptors with the ball, following the bucket by the Knicks. And the Raptors miss again. The Knicks have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. From downtown, Toronto grabs the miss. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds now. Siakam with it. Randall's in his pocket. Pass to Pirtle. The 3 from Barnes. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds now. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
That break coming off the turnover forced by OG. Great anticipation.
New York trailing. Barrett passes to Randall. Back to Barrett. Brunson against Van Vliet. Pass to Randall. Inside. Here's Barrett. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
You know, sometimes we forget how young some of these guys are. Take R.J. Barrett, making his NBA debut at 19, still a few years away from hitting his prime.
And specifically with R.J. Barrett, it feels like he's a lot older, Grant.
You know, B.A., but he's not close to 25 yet. So what we see right now, it's not what he'll be once R.J. hits his prime. Still a lot of room to grow for him.
Now here's Brunson. 5 points in the game. Back to Hart. Pass to Barrett. Randall with it. No good off the back of the rim.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
And Anunoby gets it to go.
What vision from Pirtle, getting the pass over to the wide open man.
To the inside. It's stolen by Barnes. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Siakam outside. Robinson with the block. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. The Raptors making a switch here.
Into the lineup for the Raptors.
Shot clock at 3. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. He can't get that one to fall. And here's Brunson from the arc. And so it's the Toronto Raptors. Thanks very much, Allie.
18. The Raptors. 24. And get ready for the
just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, without question, OG Anunoby displaying all his skills today.
Using all that momentum behind him to finish with power. Gotta love watching him dive toward the rim.
His activity level has made an impact, and he is fearless.
We've got Toppin. Emmanuel quickly is out there with Derrick Rose. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Grimes in at small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now. Siakam out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. Boucher's checked in for Pascal Siakam.
Chris Boucher.
And the Knicks shooting 41% in this game. Here's Rose down low. And Hartenstein gets it to go. Hartenstein's got his first points of the game.
Tremendous vision D. Rose has. Always finding ways to make an impact.
13 feet out. And he gets the jumper to drop. The Raptors for the lead. Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
Here's Toppin. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
Trent, the pass to Van Vliet. Outside for Boucher. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Pirtle. He's off on the layup.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Here's Rose. Now Toppin. To the paint. The shot won't fall. Oh, good D by Boucher. Outside Porter. Now here's Boucher. Van Vliet outside. Outside for Boucher. On the take. Back to Van Vliet. Over Toppin. Pirtle. Not going to go that time. And New York will come the other way. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Trent. For Toronto, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Boucher. And finished off by Boucher.
On that drive, Chris Boucher made it look very easy.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Rose, the pass to Toppin. Back to Rose. To the middle. Kicks it to Quickly. Back to Hartenstein. From deep, Rose. To end the drought. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities. Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Toppin outside. Out to Rose. Here's Grimes. It's stolen by Trent. Outside Porter. Quickly against Trent. To the right side. Boucher finds Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Good decision from Chris Boucher, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Quickly from outside. It's not going to go for him. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Trent, the pass to Porter. Back to Trent. Goes back up. And the jumper is on the mark. And now it's an 11-point Raptor lead.
I love the elevation on that shot. Gary Trent Jr. is a big-time scorer.
Pass to Toppin. Here's Grimes. He's guarded by Porter. Here's Hartenstein to halt the run. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
And And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
You know, from what I've heard, Chris Boucher has a great attitude about his game. And he's always looking for ways to improve.
A new lineup here for New York. Scotty Barnes checked in for Toronto. Anunoby comes in for Fred VanVleet.
Dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
So it's the Knicks now. It's a 10-point game. Outside Barrett. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Toronto Raptors earning.
Your Knicks City Kings.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So for Toronto right now, the forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Gary Trent is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 down low. Now here's Siakam. The 3 from Barnes. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. And the Raptors lead by 11.
Doesn't take many. Scotty Barnes, money on that 3.
Pass to Randall. The shot from 20 feet out. Yep, right through the net.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Barnes drives in, kicks it out to Anunoby. Trent against Brunson. Outside Anunoby. Back to Siakam. Shot clock at 6. Here's Trent. He got a piece of it. Randall with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Right side Brunson. It's hard on the wing. Pass to Robinson. Stolen by Siakam. Anunoby for 3. And the Raptors another 3. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball. Quick hands causing a lot of steals.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off a transition play. Running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Now here's Anunoby. Pass to Trent. Barnes in the post. Guarded by Barrett. Nails it from 3.
That play shows you how much confidence this team has in Siakam's shot. They set him up perfectly.
Brunson passes to Robinson. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness. It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Poke loose. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Now here's Brunson. From the arc. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Anunoby finds Siakam. Fires from deep. Anunoby can't get it to go. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Robinson passes to Brunson. A 3. Barrett. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
Now here's Siakam. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Pass to Pirtle. Siakam outside. Pirtle with a screen on Randall. 5 on the clock. Here's Anunoby. Randall pulls down the board.
Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Brunson passes to Randall. Fade away. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Pass to Pirtle. Siakam in the post. Randall's there. Now here's Trent. Brunson defending. The three from Barnes. Clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by New York. It's Hart on the wing. No one near him. They grab their own miss. Randall outside. Outside Brunson. And too long on the shot. Here's Toronto with the ball. Here's Siakam. Soft touch off the glass.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Robinson passes to Randall. That cuts the lead to single digits.
A high percentage shooter inside. That's exactly where you want to get Randall the ball.
41.
Trent outside. Picked by Pirtle. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Junior.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
Each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
So the Raptors starting five. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 down low. 3 on the clock. It's stolen by Pirtle. Barnes against Hunter. VanVleet outside. Siakam with a screen on Capella. Three-pointer, VanVleet. Offensive board. Pirtle, the pass to VanVleet. Siakam against Hunter. Capella with a block.
And Capella, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. You can see his timing on that play.
The kick to Hunter. Out of bounds. It'll be Raptors ball.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
First quarter of play, a minute in. The drive by VanVleet. It's stolen by Hunter. Anunoby against Murray. Collins outside. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
Collins does a nice job there preparing for that shot using his base.
You know, before they moved to Atlanta, the Hawks had a lot of playoff success. They made the NBA Finals 4 times in their first 12 years, and they won a championship ring.
Yeah, recent years haven't been as kind, but they're getting back in the mix there, and it's been a half-century since they've gotten to the finals. They have some special players on this team, and the Hawks fans are really desperate to see them compete at that level again.
VanVleet with it. Checked by Murray. Here's Anunoby, and that one is stuffed right through.
That's unblockable unless they can get a bigger man on him. Got to learn your lesson.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And a deep 3 from Young. Second chance shot. Kicks it out to Collins. Over to the left wing. 6 to shoot. Murray passes to Collins. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Collins has got 5.
And he really enjoys inside play. John Collins explosive there.
Anunoby passes to Barnes. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Young against VanVleet. Here's Murray. There's the drive. And it's Murray finishing it off.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Anunoby passes to Siakam. From downtown. Knocks it down from distance.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. VanVleet against Young. Here's the 3. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Barnes against Young. Back to Anunoby. 5 to shoot. VanVleet outside. And it's all tied up.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Young against VanVleet. 3-pointer. And they get it back. Collins passes to Young. Collins with a screen on VanVleet. Pass to Hunter. Back to Young. There's the 3. The shot comes out, and it's Toronto taking it the other way. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively. Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. Now here's Young. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. Out of bounds. Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Pirtle. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Outside Young, they need this. To the paint. And Capella gets it to go.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Here's Pirtle, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on DeAndre Hunter.
And good whistle there.
That free throw no good.
For the Raptors, Bjelica at the line for 2.
And he can't hit the second. Now here's Young. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a... Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Raptors.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
So for the Raptors right now, the forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the center position, locking down the middle.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court. I mean, Trae Young, do you love the confidence? I mean, he is boiling over with it.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Here's Hunter. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculated risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
Atlanta making some changes here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Bay comes in for Hunter. And Bogdanovich is subbed in for DeJounte Murray. VanVleet finds Siakam. Back to VanVleet. Outside Anunoby. Off target from 3-point range. And Young will challenge your defense from every distance, Brent.
Look, this guy, B.A., has unlimited range, has an elite floater game, and you bring in 2 guys defensively, and he'll find the option that's open.
Now here's Bay. Bogdanovich from long range. Toronto grabs the miss. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds in the game. The 3 from Barnes. And Young pulls it down. The Hawks trailing. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Pass to Collins. Bogdanovich on the wing. Collins with a screen on VanVleet. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Team second.
It goes on Fred VanVleet.
Staying aggressive, stay on the attack. That's how Bogdanovich is going to earn these whistles. When you think about careers and how they unfold, for this guy, Bogdanovich played in Serbia and Turkey for 5 years, leading up to getting over to the NBA. It's been pretty seamless.
Anunoby for 3. Hits the trifecta. Anunoby's got 5 points.
His 3-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Siakam outside. Outside Anunoby. Siakam the screen. He shoots it. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. Well, with foreign players like Bogdanovich, you often hear how much that international experience helped him prepare for the NBA, Brent.
And Bogdan, no exception to this, BA. And I think it has a lot to do with the physicality of European basketball. You hear it a lot for guys coming over, is that they can deal with the way the NBA is such a free-flowing offense. This kid is confident, unpredictable, and he stretches the floor.
And here are the Raptors now, after the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. And here's VanVleet from the arc. And the Raptors get it back. From deep. It's Barnes on the wing. Offline with a 3.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Pass to Okongwu. Oh, he tries a 3. And it's Toronto with a rebound. 3-pointer, VanVleet. Okongwu with the rebound. The Hawks have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Young against Van Vliet. Beyond the arc. Here's Okongwu. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Now here's Bogdanovic. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. 58 seconds left in the first half. Outside Anunoby. Kicks it out to Barnes. Takes it inside. Another shot. From behind the arc. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds in the game. Atlanta's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Collins with a screen on Van Vliet. Oh, there's the alley. And Collins with the slam.
That connection with Collins, that's an impressive play and very, very high percentage.
Trying to get back on track and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Now Bogdanovic. Back to Okongwu. Stolen by Siakam. And here's the fast break. Here's Anunoby. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Yeah, fast hands help Siakam force a turnover, which he turns into a successful fast break.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we...
Fans, that's it for the Jabberwocky.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, without question, OG Anunoby displaying all his skills today.
You know, I'm not really sure what defenders can do to slow him down. He's just too skilled.
Yeah, avalanche warning in this one. He is just on a roll.
We've got Sadiq Bey. Onyeka Okongwu is out there with John Collins. Then there's DeJounte Murray, and it's Bogdanovic in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. Brent at the center position. It does feel like we're seeing a re-emergence of the big man, the traditional 5.
Yeah, BA, I think it comes down to whether or not you have one or not. I mean, there are teams that just don't have the bruising big that can go down into the post and dominate possessions to slow things down and get to the paint. Other teams are electing to want to play faster and with more skill. So it comes down to how a team wants to set their roster up as to whether or not the traditional 5 is part of your action.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Murray finds Bey. Collins outside. Outside Bogdanovic. Outside Murray. And stolen by Boucher. Anunoby passes to Trent. Collins against Boucher. And stolen by Murray. Inside. Oh, deflected. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
Well, that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
The Raptors with a lead. Trent, the pass to Anunoby. Trent outside. Outside for Porter. Just 5 to shoot. Banked it in off the glass. Now it's a 7-point Toronto lead.
Always a good possession when you can get that kind of look.
And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Greg.
Hey, BA, an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
Now here's Bey. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Porter, the pass to Anunoby. Porter finds Anunoby, and stolen by Bay. Here's Bogdanovic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, Bogdanovic being a little bit crafty there, knowing the defense was closing in on him, and drew the contact.
So he gets them both. You know, you watch Bogey and how he can orchestrate. He's an underrated playmaker, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., the assist numbers don't jump out at you, but he has great core vision at all times, runs the pick and roll well, and is shifty in the paint.
Now here's Porter. Here's Trent. Releases. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. The Hawks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Anunoby passes to Porter. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And that's a good example Porter is setting for his teammates. You've got to get your elbows dirty. Can't be afraid to get physical.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. The Hawks trailing. Outside Murray from deep 3-point range. That one no good. And it's Toronto taking it the other way.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
The Raptors have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here he goes. Here's Boucher for 3. The rebound by Bogdanovic.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Back to Murray. Pass to Collins. Shot clock at 5. Hurdle with the block. Outside Anunoby. Takes it inside. Outside for Porter. Back to Anunoby. Boucher against Collins. On the wing, Porter. From deep. Unable to get that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Bogdanovic with it. And it's Trent picking him up. Here's Murray. Sinks the 15-footer. Murray's got 10 points.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovic leading the way with the assist.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Pass to Anunoby. Now Pirtle. Here's Trent. Lets it fly. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. It's stolen by Pirtle. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Kicks it out to Anunoby. High post Boucher. Trent outside. Back to Boucher. Just 5 on the clock. Outside for Porter. Anunoby for 3. Fires in the triple. He's got 10.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Porter with the steal. And so it's Toronto closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Really much. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the 5.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line. And that's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
And the basket by Van Vliet. And the Raptors lead by 13. Well, the Hawks shooting the rock well at 46%. Outside Hunter. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. For three. And the Raptors another three. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Toronto.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
Shot clock at 6. Siakam, the pass to Anunoby. Siakam with a screen on Young. Anunoby for 3. Capella with a rebound. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Young misses. Toronto's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Outside Barnes. Fires for 3. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got 5 assists in the game. For Atlanta, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Capella, the pass to Murray. Now here's Young. Back to Hunter. Pass to Young. It's stolen by Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle. And the Raptors lead by 21.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. Collins, no good.
Maybe a little false confidence there. Not a high percentage shot for him.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And the Raptors another 3.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Clock at 6. Capella, screen on Van Vliet. Here's Young. Back to Murray.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pass to Hunter. And here's Collins. Out to the wing. It's stolen by Barnes. Siakam outside. Kicks it out to Barnes. Back to Siakam. Outside Anunoby. Now Siakam. Van Vliet outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Murray.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Raptors.
And it was dueling 3-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for OG Anunoby.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it, taking advantage of what the defense is giving.
And that's good as he hits both shots. We've got 1:13 left to play in the 4th quarter. Van Vliet against Young. Pass to Hunter. Outside Young. Back to Hunter. 5 to shoot. Capella, screen on Van Vliet. Here's Young. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Ooh, that's a sly little play as Trae Young gets inside and slips past the D.
3-pointer, Van Vliet. The rebound by the Hawks. Hunter finds Young from deep. We've got 33 seconds left in the 4th. Outside Hunter. Pass to Collins. Tipped. From deep three-point range. Pirtle grabs a miss. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
And a deep three from Young. And they recover it. Outside Hunter. Left side Young. So no problem for Toronto as they get the win. Boy, this hard alley. Good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
It's the Hawks to start out. And now the New York Knicks starters. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Josh Hart out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the 5. Now here is Young. Shoots from the elbow, and it's in off the backboard. Steve, as we know, this should be a battle of the backcourts, and you know something about that. Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not guarding him.
Here's Young after R.J. Barrett's bucket. Shots good from Young.
Many scouts felt Trae Young would convert shots inside at the NBA level, and that's where he's a complete threat.
Now here's Brunson over Young. Brunson no good.
High percentage look for him, but bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
There's a screen by Collins. Young's shot is off.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Hart with it, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Josh Hart won't always have his shot falling, but the hustle is there. And a great energy guy with major impact on the floor.
And for Josh Hart, he's a fan favorite because of his hustle.
And that can go a long way in the NBA. Hart looks like a typical 3-and-D player, but he also has that intangible of igniting the team.
And it's Murray with the chain.
Attacking, putting his handprint all over this game. He has that ability from a point guard to jam it home.
Now here's Randall. New York moving the ball around. Brunson with a clean look. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Young looking around. Pass to Collins. And it's good for 2.
Attacking the teeth of that defense. This is where Collins makes his living.
For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Brunson. Here's Randall. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. For Atlanta, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Capella kicks to Collins. It's stolen by Randall. Driving to the basket. Hart, no good.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Here's Murray. The Knicks pull it in. The Knicks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. That one falls for Brunson.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Back to Hart. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for Atlanta. Young up top, defended by Hart. The Hawks again can't hit. The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
Now here's Murray. After the miss from Trae Young. Murray, the pass to Hunter. Back to Murray. And he gets it to go from the high post. Murray's got his second basket.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
And Brunson, here we go. Good on the shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
The Knicks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Randall outside. The tray. And again, New York with the triple.
What a beautiful look. Randall continues to round out his game in the prime of his career.
Young way outside. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Hunter. Murray against Randall from about 19 feet. Murray, good. Murray's got 6 points.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Pass to Barrett. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And what you like about Barrett is his all-around game. A versatile guard / forward who wants to keep improving.
The Hawks trail by 3. Young fires away from outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
What a tremendous ability to hit from so far out. That's a big-time 3.
And he gets it to go. He has 6.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Murray outside with 1 on the clock. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Knicks. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
Collins and Capella man the post position. Murray out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Bay in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Now, here's Barrett. Following the miss by Julius Randle.
Wow. Now that's having a highlight reel in your mind. But in reality, it didn't work.
Deep 2 from Murray. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
A tough cover because Murray thrives in the pick and roll. He can beat you with the shot or the pass.
And the pass to Barrett. Hart, wide open. He fires. And the Knicks miss again.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
As a well-known three-point shooter that you were, Steve, what do you think about how that shot dominates the modern game we watch today?
What I love about Kevin, first of all, it gives you spacing. And you're never out of a game because of the three-point shot. You can get right back into it. And also, at the end of a game, you knock down 3 or 4 in a row, the game is over.
Atlanta making a switch here. Okongwu's checked in. Randall outside. New York moving it around. And stolen by Murray. Fires the 3. He can't hit that time. The Knicks go the other way with it. Barrett finds Hart. Back to Barrett. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Randall. Here he goes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray.
Very good ball handler for his size. Randall catching the defender off guard.
Both free throws good from Randall. Here's Murray. He's got 9. Outside Bogdanovich. Feeds it to Okongwu. Outside for Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Collins. A 3 from Bogdanovich. The Knicks pull it in. Randall's got 6 rebounds now in the game. For 3, Barrett. And it's John Collins with the rebound. The Hawks have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop.
And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France.
Now here's Murray. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, you know this. One of R.J. Barrett's dad's best friends, former MVP Steve Nash.
Yeah, and Nash is R.J.'s godfather, no less. So Barrett's had a chance to kind of soak in the game his entire life. And you can see that in his intelligent play on the floor.
Brunson against Murray. Back to Randall. That one doesn't go. Collins with some nice D. Murray kicks to Bay. Murray dishes to Okongwu. Pass to Bogdanovich. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And Barrett slams it in.
Moves like that will help Barrett become a more well-rounded threat. Nice ball control.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the chain.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And stolen by Bogdanovich. To the wing on the left. Murray, the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Murray. There's the three. Here's Collins. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
The power and the tenacity that this kid shows. Collins, not to be denied.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And John Collins does just about everything you'd want your big man to do.
Greg, what I like is he can shoot it from deep. He's still someone who is improving defensively, and he's a guy who wants to keep developing his overall game.
Now, here's Barrett. He's got 6. Like it's 6. Randall from outside. Rebounded by the Hawks. 30 seconds left in the first half of the game. Murray, good. And it's a 3-point Atlanta lead.
Given Murray's slight frame, you'd think physical defense would bother him more. It doesn't.
Robinson kicks to Brunson. Nifty move. Collins against Randall. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Randall no good. Now Bogdanovich. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. DeJounte Murray has been leading the charge for Atlanta. He notched 8 points in the quarter. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. DeJounte Murray has been sensational.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. We've got Derrick Rose. We'll be topping out there with Hartenstein. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Grimes in its small forward. Now Quickly. After the missed 3 from Trae Young. No one near him. That one no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way. And Bogdanovich kicks to Collins. Young outside. From deep three-point range. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Knicks trail by 3. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
They get it again. Passes it to Grimes. New York moving it around. For the tie. Rose kicks to Quickly. Three-pointer. Sinks the triple. Quickly's got the game tied up here for the Knicks.
Nice pass by Derrick Rose, spotting a wide open guy from the corner of his eye.
Collins passes to Young. Rebound by Rose.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's his first trip to the line. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. So he gets them both. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Young pass to Okongwu. Back to Young. To the paint. And Okongwu slams it in.
The vision of Trae Young has on the floor is exceptional. He won't miss a guy who's that wide open.
Rose attacking. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Knicks lead by 2.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Collins a screen on Rose. Young with the ball. And it's Toppin picking him up. Bogdanovich wide open. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bay. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now.
Starting at the age of 18, Bogdan spent the first 7 seasons of his career playing internationally for teams in Serbia and Turkey.
Here's Toppin. Pass to Grimes. Takes a 3. And they'll get another chance. Here's Toppin. No good with the triple. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. A 2-point game. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Jacks up a 3. The Knicks pull it in.
And with Bogdanovich, Smitty, he was drafted back in 2014, but didn't come to the NBA until the 2017-18 campaign.
The reason why, Greg, he was too busy winning internationally. 7 league titles, not to mention countless individual honors.
On deep. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Young.
Pulling up off the bounce, just another tool Young uses to create separation.
Rose kicks to Toppin. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Toppin's got his first 3 points of the game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now, here's Collins. 5 points in the game. Stolen by Rose. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Quickly against Bay. In the corner, it's Toppin. Fires for 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
To stretch out the defense, you just need enough guys on the floor who can make that shot.
Rose against Young. Bobbed up there for Collins. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
One of the best young lob men in the business. John Collins finished with an exclamation point.
And here is Quickly. He has 5. Here's Toppin. Off the left rim and out.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
The Atlanta shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
Now, here is Young. 10 points for him. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Obi Toppin.
I really enjoy watching Trae Young play. He's got a sweet stroke, and he can dish it. Trae Young is a modern point guard.
The Knicks leading by 3.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Back to Young, and we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Knicks. They lead by 5. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. Court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And so here is New York after the basket by Atlanta. Brunson, no good. The Hawks trail by 3. Deep 2 from Murray. Hunter dishes to Murray. To the middle. 6 to shoot. Young for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Hard to defend Trae Young from out there because he's a master at creating space.
There it finds Hart. New York moving the ball around. Randall with a screen for Brunson. Oh, tried to dunk it home and drew the foul. It'll go to the line.
Yeah, really strong offensive thrust there, but then how about the defense able to negate that attack?
First one falls for him.
When it comes to addressing his weaknesses, the right hand, the range, Randall has put in the work.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Murray, the pass to Collins. Now Young. Collins, a screen on Hart. Young against Hart. Lock at 6. Young, no good. The Knicks with the lead. Hart the pass to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
That's 250 pounds coming down on the rim. Randall attacking with ferocity.
Young, no good.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Hart kicks to Brunson. Sinks the three-pointer. And now a 7-point Knicks lead.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
The pass to Hunter. Back to Young. Here's Brunson. And the Knicks hit again from deep. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for New York.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
Knicks on offense. They've got a 10-0 run going. Pass to Randall. Releases. And again, it's New York.
And the evolution of Randall's jumper, it has been fun to watch. He's continuing to make it more lethal.
And a deep 3 from Young. Beyond the arc. That shot off the mark. So New York will take it the other way. And Randall throws it down.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And Randall has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th quarter. Here's Brunson. 3-pointers off the mark.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Young from deep 3-point range. The long distance 3 is buried.
And dialing up the 3-ball, he finally puts an end to the 14-0 run by New York.
Outside Collins. Passes it to Hunter. Back to Murray. Collins, a screen on Hart. Murray, no good. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break. And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Knicks.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
Hey, listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Julius Randle.
Boy, such a big factor in the game tonight. His intensity on the boards. Even when guys put a body on him, he somehow still beats them to the ball.
And again, New York with the triple.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Now Barrett following the three-point attempt by DeJounte Murray. They get it back. Robinson kicks to Hart. Here's Barrett. Back to Hart. Trying to get open is Robinson. Hart, no good. Here's Murray. So no problem for New York as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking.
right, Doris. The amount of athleticism on the floor is unbelievable.
The speed alone can capture your imagination. We're going to see a ton of transition opportunities, and boy, we should see some high-flying dunks.
And now the opening lineup for New York. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Josh Hart is out there with Jalen Brunson, and it's Barrett in at the 3 spot. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, Scotty Barnes off the deck and to the cup. Nice finish.
Outside Barrett. Randall outside. Shoots over Siakam. Randall can't hit.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Barnes passes to Siakam. The kick out to Van Vliet. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position, Grant.
Not great length, but strong as any, BA. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
Anunoby passes to Pirtle. Barnes against Randall. The kick out to Van Vliet. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Anunoby. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. For New York, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive. No question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
That one a little long. For Toronto, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Anunoby. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Well, brought up in an unselfish system, Pascal Siakam takes great pride keeping his teammates involved.
Brunson with it. Van Vliet covering. Brunson passes to Hart. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And Josh Hart, listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He does. I mean, just so strong on defense in the post, BA. Often will guard up a position, and his rebounding numbers show he plays well above his listed height.
Now here's Barnes, and they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
You love to see him powering through the contact to get the bucket and one. Pirtle with a show of some strength.
The crossover. Oh, Robinson with a block. Barrett against Van Vliet. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
R.J. Barrett entered the league with confidence and an ability to get off the dribble drive. Nicely done.
Anunoby passes to Siakam. Back to Anunoby. Oh, Robinson with a block. Hard against Barnes.
2 minutes left in the first.
For 3, Barrett. Rebound by the Raptors. Pirtle's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Siakam. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 ball to go.
There's no hesitation in catch-and-shoot situations for Pascal Siakam. He has turned himself into a legitimate threat.
Now here's Hart. Back to Brunson. Robinson, a screen on Van Vliet. It's Hart on the wing. Pass to Randall. Stolen by Siakam.
New York foul. Mitchell Robinson. That's his first personal foul. 3rd team foul.
One thing that makes OG Anunoby unique in this league, his nationality.
I've heard OG say he hopes to inspire other British players.
Well, I think, BA, he's proved that there's a road for them, right? Basketball is played all over the world, and all you need to do is find somebody to notice you. The NBA certainly becomes more international every year.
Hart passes to Brunson. rebound by the Raptors.
One of the things you have to think about with the New York Knicks, there are quality pieces here. Julius Randle and R.J. Barrett are very capable wings. Mitchell Robinson is a big-time presence in the middle of the paint. The struggle, guys, has been for them putting all these pieces together.
It's Barrett on the wing. He's guarded by Barnes. Here's Robinson. That one off the back iron and out.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Anunoby. And a two-handed jam.
The vertical of OG Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
The three, Barrett drills it from deep. Barrett's got 5 now.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
Van Vliet drives, kicks it out to Barnes. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
Now, this is the aspect that he's got to continue to work on, but Scotty Barnes will get dangerous from deep. Nice shot there.
The kick out to Van Vliet. Outside Anunoby. And the layup falls. He has 6.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And so it's Toronto earning this break in the action.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors. You stand me.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. At forward, it's Barrett and Randle. Jalen Brunson is out there with Josh Hart. And it's Robinson in at the 5, down low. Barnes passes to Van Vliet. Clock at 4. Over Brunson. Some solid defense from Brunson. Knicks shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Randle inside. Working on Barnes. Open shot from Brunson. Hits it. Now 2 of 6 from the field.
Julius Randle can do a little bit of everything. That's a great find to get his teammate an open look.
Anunoby on the wing. And he drives in. Kicks it out to Siakam. Oh, Robinson with a block. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Just 5 to shoot. Barnes goes in. Over the last few years, we've seen the rise of the skilled big. Doris, how's that changed the way basketball is played?
I think, BA, certainly it has made for a more wide-open game. The advent of that stretch 4, stretch 5, it creates better spacing because you've got to deal with their shooting. To me, it's a much better product for the fans.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie. And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That's his first foul. Here's Van Vliet. Basket's good. And the Raptors lead by 12.
Boy, at his size, Fred Van Vliet has to be so crafty on the interior. Defense has nothing for him there.
The 3, Barrett. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Barrett's got 8 points.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Back to Barnes. Barrett against Anunoby. To the inside. Barnes passes to Anunoby. 5 on the clock. And stolen by Barrett. Pass to Randle. And it goes. As the official calls the foul. Count it. And he'll shoot one more at the line. And for Julius Randle, back in 2014, a nightmare start to his career, Grant.
Oh, man, so sad. I mean, Julius breaking his leg just 14 minutes into his NBA debut. A serious injury that required him to miss his entire rookie season. So give Randle credit for coming back and carving out a great career.
Rise and fire in the catch and shoot. Fred VanVleet ready and willing.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. With the drive. And a nice finish on the layup. And now an 11-point Raptor lead.
That's the urgency of Fred VanVleet on the drive that really gets the defense off kilter. They don't get much of a chance to react with this guy.
To the middle. And then Siakam with the jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Left side Robinson. Outside Brunson. Robinson passes to Brunson. It's hard on the wing. 6 to shoot. To end the run. Can't get it to drop. Pirtle with some nice D. The 3 from Barnes. Randle pulls down the board.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Here's Hart. He's off on that one. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Anunoby on the wing. Guarded by Barrett. Kicks it out to Siakam. Three-pointer, VanVleet. No, sir. He's now 3 for 5 in this one. The Knicks have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. It's good. Randle's got 5 now.
Well, that's Randle working in his comfort zone. You can see how confident he is on his ability to score inside.
Barnes passes to VanVleet. Well, Doris, it was only a few years ago that the Raptors won an NBA title. It seems like a lot further back, though.
It does, B.A., because we're looking at a much different basketball team. Obviously, Kawhi Leonard has moved on. Kyle Lowry has moved on. In fact, many of the key players from that squad have moved on. Incredible to think they have managed to remain competitive. How about this, guys? Only the 5th undrafted player in NBA history to be named an All-Star. What you love is Fred VanVleet every year has improved. He's fearless. He's tough. There's nothing not to like.
Robinson passes to Brunson. Back to Robinson. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Jakob Pirtle. And that one misses.
I think obviously the shot blocking skills are the first thing you think of when you think of Mitchell Robinson. But this guy is showing signs of improving on the offensive end as well.
It's an even 3-on-3 break. And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Fred VanVleet has been on display for the Toronto Raptors. Hunting for opportunities. Appreciate it, Allie.
The Knicks, 22.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Oh, we're seeing a tremendous game from Fred VanVleet.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
VanVleet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. Chris Boucher out there with Otto Porter. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Out to the right wing. Here's Toppin. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Trent outside. Fires the 3. That shot off the mark. And New York the other way now.
Derrick Rose, to me, is a guy who everyone roots for now. The former MVP, think about how his career path was altered by injuries. But this story is one of perseverance.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Van Vliet, the pass to Pirtle. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got his 4th assist in this one. And about Derrick Rose, how can you not respect the passion he has for this game, Doris?
Almost unmatched, B.A. He's been with a few teams, and every time he gives everything he has to winning. This is not the ultra superstar that he was at the beginning of his career when he won that MVP, but he's still highly productive.
Over the last couple of seasons, Doris, the Knicks have played great defense.
Well, look no further, B.A., than their head coach. Obviously, Tom Thibodeau built his reputation on the defensive end of the floor. It begins with attitude. It means playing on a string, being committed to each other. Everyone will play defense at all times, no possessions off.
Quickly with the ball. Van Vliet covering. Toppin outside. Drives to the hoop. And that one is hammered home.
Obi Toppin about 220, 230, and he is able to absorb the contact and complete his move. Tremendous finish.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Quickly finds Toppin. Quickly against Trent. Shot clock at 5. Back to Quickly. For 3. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 11 rebounds in the game. Trent outside. Just under 2.5 minutes into this 3rd quarter now. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Knicks on D. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the 2nd half. They get the rebound. Outside for Porter. Trent outside. Second chance effort. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
One of the things I love the most about the success of the Toronto Raptors is how much the game of basketball has grown over the 25 years. Let's remember, there was a very lukewarm reception when they first arrived. Well, boy, have they made Toronto a basketball hotbed.
Rose, left side. Pass to Hartenstein. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And remember, basketball was invented by a Canadian, Dr. Naismith. And the first ever NBA game, back in 1946, was played here in Toronto.
That's a fact, B.A., that I don't think casual fans really know. It took 73 years for the first NBA Finals game to be played in Canada, but basketball has taken root, and boy, you can see and feel the impact of that throughout the NBA.
Porter's shot is off.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Wing shot on the way, and it's Quickly with a miss. Toronto's got nothing to fall here in the 3rd. 0 for 4. Back to Trent. It's Pirtle high post. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And that one falls for Pirtle.
At the line for Toronto.
And so Pirtle nails both of them. And we've got 1:18 left in the 3rd quarter. Van Vliet against Rose.
I'd say one of these guys who just specializes in drawing contact from the defender. Derrick Rose always attacking.
And that one falls for Rose. And the Raptors with some changes. Siakam, he's checked in for Boucher. Barnes comes in for Porter Jr. And it's Anunoby in for Fred Van Vliet.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
And there's the rejection. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. A new lineup here for New York. 1:05 left in the third. Barnes passes to Anunoby. Kicks it out to Barnes. Fires the three. Sends it home from three-point land. Barnes has got 10 points in the game.
My goodness, Scotty Barnes, no hesitation from the next zip code.
Brunson finds Randall. Randall, a screen on Trent. And here's Brunson from the arc. Randall. Pass to Barrett. And he goes in for the dunk.
Boy, you love that he wants to finish with authority, sending a message to the defense. R.J. Barrett.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hart. Here's Trent. Siakam outside. Siakam with a screen on Barrett. Anunoby passes to Siakam. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. They get it again. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Stolen by Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
An emphatic finish by Mr. Siakam. Yes, sir.
Brunson passes to Barrett. Driving inside.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Here's Siakam. And so it's Toronto, finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so it's New York with it, trailing by 8. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Josh Hart is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett in at the 3, the small forward.
You have got to take care of the basketball if Mr. Pascal Siakam is around. This guy uses length to create turnovers.
And we have to take another look at that block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Toronto shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Barnes passes to Trent. Kicks it out to Barnes. Back to Trent. Siakam with a screen on Brunson. The Knicks with the rebound.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Hart passes to Robinson. Outside Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. Driving to the basket. Lays it up and banks it in.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Trent, the pass to Anunoby. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Pass to Pirtle. Here's Trent. Kicks it out to Siakam. On target from range. Siakam's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, this is your 2019 most improved player, and now Siakam trying to become that franchise-level guy, carrying the load tonight.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Outside Barrett. The kick out to Brunson. It's stolen by Pirtle. Anunoby passes to Trent. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Josh Hart.
Gary Trent Jr., to me, guys, the very definition of a true shooter. He believes it's a natural talent, but he also works to develop himself into a reliable and efficient shooter.
Brunson against Trent. Three-pointer. And the Knicks, another three.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
And Anunoby gets it to go.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
Randall, pass to Robinson, over Pirtle. Back to Robinson. Kicks it out to Barrett. Launches a three. And a big finish by Robinson.
That's two things right there for R.J. Barrett. It's awareness and unselfishness. Pretty pass.
Anunoby can't get it to go. The Knicks have gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. Randall, pass to Barrett. And the ball out of play. The Raptors will have it. The Raptors with a lead. Pass to Siakam. Here's Trent. Siakam with a screen on Brunson. Trent, the pass to Siakam. Back to Trent. Takes a three. Counted from distance.
It's not just the assertiveness of Gary Trent Jr., folks. It's about the accuracy. I don't care what kind of range he's shooting from.
Barrett passes to Brunson. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Pass to Robinson. Outside Brunson. Back to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson knows who he is. A vertical spacer. What a pretty dunk.
Barnes goes in. Anunoby passes to Barnes. Back to Anunoby. 4-3. Oh, again! Toronto with a triple.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Toronto's gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter. Barnes, no good. And here are the Knicks now. 9-point game. And Brunson, here we go. Outside for Randall. Driving. Oh!
Wow, Julius Randle with a little flavor on the finish.
Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
Trent outside. Up top, Anunoby, guarded by Barrett. Clock at 6. The three from Barnes. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Anunoby. Trent for three. It's hauled in by Robinson. Here's Randall. So the Raptors win it. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
athleticism was one of the key weapons you possessed. We're going to see plenty of that here tonight on display.
Well, that's kind of you first, Kevin, but secondarily, the guys out here have a chance when there's any open space to make something extremely exciting happen. So let's move up a little bit and sit on the edge of our seats, should we?
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins and Capella man the post position. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot.
There is an effortless kind of motion to what Trae Young can do, especially when he's shooting from that deep.
Siakam's shot is off.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Young with the ball. Picked up by Van Vliet. Capella kicks to Young. There's the triple. And Pirtle pulls it down. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. It's a 3-point game.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys. And you look at Jakob Pirtle, great touch and presence.
A nice shot by Young.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here is Pirtle. Anunoby with it. Van Vliet finds Siakam. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Van Vliet from deep 3-point range. Rebound Atlanta. And Greg Pirtle has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Lobbed up there for Collins. Hammers the alley-oop through.
That connection with Collins, that's an impressive play and very, very high percentage.
Barnes kicks to Anunoby. Van Vliet against Young. Here's Anunoby. Offline with his 3. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They lead by 7. Stolen. Young against Van Vliet. The kick out to Barnes. At the elbow, Van Vliet. And Siakam has it in the corner. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And Pirtle is always a threat to come away with offensive rebounds thanks to his amazing timing, especially when the D fails to box him out.
Now here's Murray. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. A 3-ball. The basket good. Off the assist from Young.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Pirtle with a screen on Hunter. Great open look there.
And when Pirtle sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team.
Now, here is Young. He's got 9. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Here's Siakam. Nobody near Barnes. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Barnes has got 7 points in the game. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Raptors trail by 6. Siakam with it, guarded by Hunter. Back to Siakam. The kick out to Barnes. Back to Siakam. Pass to Anunoby. 5 to shoot. Van Vliet wide open. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And he's got a smooth stroke from long range. Van Vliet doesn't just hoist them up. His 3-pointers are always going to be high-quality shots.
against Van Vliet. Young's shot is good. He's got 14.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
There's the drive. Here's Pirtle. This one for three. And it is good. The buzzer. Wow.
Ringing the bell. That's so
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Atlanta. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And we'll be back with you shortly. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Atlanta.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. Collins and Capella man the post position. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. Murray looking around. Here's Collins. And the layup is good. Collins has got his second bucket.
And he really enjoys inside play. John Collins explosive there.
And Fred VanVleet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin VanVleet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
Here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
And look at Pirtle effortlessly dropping the hammer on the D.
Capella with a screen on VanVleet. In the corner, it's Hunter. Murray right side. Back to Young. High post shot. And that one goes long. The Raptors have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Barnes finds VanVleet. Launches it. Barnes can't get it to go.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Back to Murray. Dishes it to Collins. Murray outside. And it's Murray with the jam.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Good, and VanVleet gets the assist. VanVleet's got 4 assists in the game.
Rise and fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
Young with no one around. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And Anunoby, here we go. And the shot goes down. And Bray, you were a pretty versatile player. Which of your skills was the most difficult to master?
Well, I think going inside and finishing, going in over big physical guys who could either block your shot or send you to the deck pretty quick. So going in and having confidence to finish around the basket is certainly a skill.
Murray against Anunoby. And here's VanVleet from the arc. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And you have to appreciate the confidence. VanVleet wastes no time shooting the rock when he is in that groove.
Here's Young. 20 points for him. Capella with a screen on VanVleet. And the dunk by Capella.
And what timing, Capella getting up there and capping that one off.
Anunoby finds Barnes. Back to Anunoby. And he uses the glass on the layup. 10 points for OG Anunoby.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Back to Young. From past the arc. And no good that time. And Toronto will come the other way. And Anunoby, here we go. Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, recognizing the size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there. They've got to do a better job with defensive help.
In the corner, it's Hunter. Young outside. Collins setting the pick for Young. And the three off target. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And no good on the last second attempt this time. All right, David, thank you. We'll be
36. The Hawks. 33.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Outside Collins. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And guys, how about the different ways John Collins can score on you?
John Collins can bully you on the inside, and spot up and shoot a little bit from the three-point line. So that ability to stretch the floor makes him one of the harder forwards to have to contend with.
DeJounte Murray, he's checked in for the Hawks.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Back to Siakam. Kicks it out to VanVleet. Pirtle inside. And here is Anunoby. 13 points in the game. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Bogdanovich against Anunoby. Three-pointer. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's VanVleet. He's got 6. No good on the quick 3. VanVleet against Bogdanovich. Carries it from three-point range. Bogdanovich has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. VanVleet finds Barnes, and it's Barnes smacking it down.
And you can always count on VanVleet to make the right play. He doesn't make too many bad decisions when he's got the ball in his hands.
For 3, Murray. Bay passes to Murray. Hawks passing it around. For the tie, Siakam pulls it in. Raptors leading by 3. Passes to Anunoby. Pirtle trying to get open. Inside. Anunoby kicks to Pirtle. Shot clock at 6. For 3, VanVleet. Atlanta with the rebound. Collins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
Toronto's gone 7-15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. It's good from long range. Anunoby's got the lead up to 6 now for Toronto.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
Collins, and Collins is right there. Collins has got 8 points.
Yeah, the way you keep plays alive is with some effort, and John Collins giving it to you.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Van Vliet against Murray. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. And Pirtle sends it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Siakam inside. He's guarded by Collins. Count that one from Van Vliet.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Collins finds Murray. He takes it in, and it's Toronto with the rebound.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Siakam passes to Barnes. The putback, great positioning on the putback. And now an 11-point Raptor lead.
And watch Siakam just spring up for those offensive boards. Athletic ability gets him to the ball so fast.
Okongwu with the screen for Murray. And Okongwu slams it in.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Anunoby against Bogdanovic. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Offensive rebound. And finished off by Siakam.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
Murray kicks to Bogdanovic. Shoots the 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Barnes has got his 4th rebound in this one. Anunoby has the open look. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Anunoby's got 9 points in the quarter. And so it's Toronto sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've had such great ball movement and shot. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. The Hawks trail by 14. On the court right now for the Hawks. On-court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. And it's Capella in at the center position. It's Young on the wing, defended by Pirtle. Clock at 4. Murray, the pass to Young. Shoots it, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And Toronto has possession. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Barnes can't get it to go. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Murray for 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Barnes with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Pass to Barnes. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And the Raptors lead by 16.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved. A full team effort.
The Hawks trail by 18.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Young, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Van Vliet picks one up.
Fair or not, as long as Trae Young is in the NBA, he will be connected to Luka Doncic. And that night back in 2018 during the draft, where those 2 guys swapped teams.
In that 2018 draft, Brent, the Doncic-Young swap was a huge deal.
Yeah, so the two will be compared, and I think that's been a great deal for each team. You've seen the growth, you've seen them in the playoff, you've seen the kind of excitement level that they brought to the fans, and both have been all-stars. So Luka and Trey, both spectacular offensive players, and they both are carrying the load.
Good.
And so far, Young is making the defense look old. He is on fire to start this one.
Van Vliet doesn't go for him. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Hunter, no one around him. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound. Raptors leading by 18. Here's Anunoby. No good on the three. For three, Murray. And Pirtle pulls it down. The Raptors have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. And again, no good by Toronto.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Young looking around. A three-pointer, no good. Toronto's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Barnes can't get it to go. The Hawks trail by 18.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
1:58 left here in the fourth quarter. Young dishes to Collins. From deep. Young, no good.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
.29 left in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Van Vliet.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Raptors.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for OG Anunoby.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
The kick out to Barnes. And again, Toronto no luck.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
And the turnover again by Atlanta. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To stop the drought. And the Raptors miss again. Murray outside. Launches a three. Capella finds Collins. Back to Capella. Stripped away. For three, Van Vliet. Shot clock reset for Toronto. Kicks it out to Siakam. On the wing, Anunoby. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. And so Toronto takes this, but by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing.